How has the Mad Week fundraising for Muanjadi School changed your views on education?
I've been learning a lot about how educating one woman will change an entire generation.
It's kind of taught me that a lot of people in other parts of the world don't have access to the education that they deserve.
We take our school for granted, and they would love to go to school, and I think, need to help them get there.
We in America really don't value our education. We really don't care about it. We take it for granted, and most of us flunk out of school, out of high school early. So,
like, they take school so seriously there, and it's like a big deal. And you go to school, you don't miss school because it's your education, and they have to pay for it. Like, you don't have a right for education like we do here.
I'm more thankful for what we have, and we get to go to school for free and stuff.
I realized that it definitely does not cost as much to go to school in other places. Like, I think American schools spend a lot of money on frivolous things when we don't even realize that in other countries we could send a bunch of people to college and high school for a really small amount of money.
I feel inspired to donate money and help the children in need.
I think it kind of just shows I guess how we want other countries besides here to have a good education and such.
So the Mad Week fundraising for the Muanjadi has changed my education views, because I go to school and I didn't know how privileged I was. You know, these kids are in the middle of the Congo.
It shows that there's a lot more to it than just going through the motions. You kind of have to devote yourself to.
I mean, I already knew it. I already knew about it, and so it didn't really change it. It's just great that we could get more people to get more money for people.
I think it's good that the girls are getting the education that they'll need to go on and support their families.
It's definitely showed me that I have a lot more than I think, since girls girls over there can't have an education.
I value my education more, only because I see how little they have and how much we have.
It makes me realize how important their education is to them, and it makes me realize that I have a lot.
It helps me feel like I can help others get a little bit closer to having the same opportunities as Castview gives to me. Not only does it help us to realize that other people aren't as fortunate, but it also helps us realize that we can make a difference and give people opportunities as much as possible.
Fundraising kind of brought us together as a class, and I seem that I'm more focused, and I can learn stuff that actually I don't bother learning.
Because we were able to find out the weaknesses of other countries and how fortunate we are.
It's kind of made me more grateful for my education, because I don't have to pay to go to school.
It made me feel very grateful for the education that I have.
After watching the assembly, I thought that I appreciated more of what I had compared to people in Africa.
I realized how much education really should cost and how much cheap education can go so far.
I'm more grateful for the things I have in my education.
I don't really usually think about the fact that a lot of girls around the world don't usually ever get the chance to do anything with their education, and I think a lot of people moan and groan about it here and around America. They're like, oh, I don't want to go to school, but it's kind of a gift that you get.
It's made me realize that I'm a lot more privileged than other people.
The Muanjadi Foundation definitely has made me feel more privileged, just knowing that I've grown up in an environment where schooling is taken for granted.
It makes me grateful for the opportunities I've been given.
For myself, I don't really like school just because the way it's set up, but I am very happy that I have the chance to do it, because I know a lot of people don't.
I don't know if it's really changed my views on education, but I thought it was kind of funny that people are donating money for education to get out of class.
Well, it makes me glad that I don't have to rely on others to actually go to school.